Sri Lanka is dubbed the brightly shining island. There's a primitive tribe there who always shoulders axes, as if it's a part of their bodies. They make bows and arrows from trees and stems for hunting. In addition, they still use flint and stone blades. Their history of hunting from the prehistoric age spans over 30,000 years. These hunters believe in primitive religion and worship ancestors. They are the Vetta tribe, hunters with axes on their shoulders. This is a primitive jungle located in north-central Sri Lanka. We head to the deeper side of the jungle to meet the Vedda tribe, the oldest indigenous tribe in Sri Lanka. Because the area had once belonged to rebels, the land still remains under veil and is unregulated by the government. The Vedda tribe aside, it's hard to find a human being in sight. Such a harsh reality is very frustrating for the production crew. At that moment, there's a sound of an axe in action. Could it be the Vedda tribe? We finally met the Vedda tribe.
මේ අත්තන්ට යන්න පුළුවන් පොඩ්ඩ මන්ද වෙනවා ඔය පැත්තේ. බොට කන්දයා මේ ළඟ පොඩ්ඩ මන්දවිලි තියෙනවා.
It was the 17th century that the existence of the Vetta tribe became known. At the time, a Briton who was shipwrecked near Ceylon published a book about his experience and introduced the primitive tribe. It was the Vetta tribe with axes. The Vetta tribe still shoulders their axes in the 21st century. Why do they shoulder them? To resolve our curiosity, the production crew headed to the village, following the tribal member we met in the jungle.
ඒකත් අපේ මේ හුරුලත්වක් අවිත්ින්න මේ හම්බුම් පොඩ්ඩ මන්ද වෙන්නලු.
The tribe members stop before a crack of a huge rock. Surprisingly, these people live in the shade of rocks, just as the people of the old Stone Age had done. The members of the tribe, centering the leader, seem excited to meet the visitors from the outside. In the shade of rocks, which is far out of reach from society, 19 people compose the tribe, including the tribal chief.
මේ අත්තන්නේ කකුලියෝ මාමිලාත්තෝ අම්මිලාත්තෝ නානිලාත්තෝ තමයි ඉන්නේ මේ අත්තන්නේ පවුල් පොජ්ජවල තමයි මේ තිබෙන්නේ.
All of the tribal chief's relatives live together. With the chief as the central figure, they form a patriarchal society. However, all the men here are busy sharpening their axe blades. Why are they doing this?
මේ ආරස්සා පොජ්ජ තමයි මේ අත්තන්නේ. මේ අත්තන්නේ වැඩ පොජ්ජක් මේකෙන් පොදුයි. ආරස්සා පොජ්ජ තමයි මේ අත්ත තිබාගන්නේ. මේක පරම්පරා පොජ්ජෙන්ද මේ අත්තන්නේ පරම්පරා 7ක් මේ නායකයන්ට දෙන ගල් කැච්චේ තමයි මේ.
අවුරුදු 10 12 වගේ ඉඳලා තමයි මේක
අපි පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ
The Vetta tribe treats the axe as importantly as their lives. Blessing their axes when they go out from their home is a time-honored tradition. The axe is doubled as a tool for hunting and as a weapon to defend themselves against invasion. The weapon was also a powerful shield to protect the family from dangerous wild animals. That is why the axe became a precious treasure that the people couldn't do without to survive in the harsh wilderness. That's why they carry their axes even now, not unlike their ancestors of prehistoric times. A tribal member heads to find a beehive to collect honey.
තනම සන්න කකුල එක පට බාප මේ ගල් කැච්චින්
Instead of making smoke, he knocks the old tree with his axe.
මේ කතාද මන්ට තිබෙන්නේ එනම් බැහුම් පොයි මන්ට කෙන්න රුකුල් පොයියට මං ගච්ඡන්න
They soon find another old tree. Will there be a beehive inside this one? It's an unexpected harvest. Insect eggs found in this season are full of protein. It's a source of food for the Vetta tribe.
දැන් තමයි කැකුලා ඇත්තන්ට බඩ පොජ්ජක් සන්තෝෂ පොජ්ජක් මේ ඇත්තන්ට තිබෙන්නේ පොජ්ජක් ඒ ඇත්තන්ට
Similar to the Korean tradition of scattering food as offering, the Vetta tribe also offers food to their ancestral gods.
මේ කැකුලා එකට තමයි මහන්සි පොජ්ජම කැකුලා ඒක මේ
කච්චක් හොඳයි මේ ඇත්තෝ කැවිල්ලන්නේ මේ වාගේ
කැවිල්ලා
The Vetta tribe obtains food by collecting insect eggs and through hunting. They always carry their axes when they look for food. They always shoulder their axes to show off their bravery, as well as their pride of being the Vetta tribe. They are said to use their axes even when they fish in the river. Is this really true? As they go into the water, they clean their bodies and axes in the river. It is a traditional ritual held before taking something that's part of nature. It's not an exaggeration to say that they spend most of their daily life with their axes. They're ready to fish, but the way it's done is unique. They seem to pile up the soil at first. Now, they make the bank strong by placing the tree branches. And they stick branches into all the parts of the bank. This is a mark, asking for permission to take something from nature. the Vetta men finally use their axes. They flatten the root of the tree finally, using the axe as a hammer.
Udah bala bimbala tonawe. Udah bala bimbala tonawe. Udah bala bimbala tonawe.
They wash the flattened tree in the water inside the bank.
자, 민단데 메 තමයි මේ අපේ පරම්පරා පොජ්ජේ මාළු පොජ්ජ වල්ලපි සිරිත් පොජ්ජ.
Will this work to catch fish? A fish floats on the water. Even before we can doubt it, the Vetta tribe caught a big fish. It's a valuable harvest thanks to a single axe and the wisdom of life. Meanwhile, the men remaining in the house prepare the firewood. It is amazing that even a 3-year-old boy can use the axe. The men of the Vetta are given axes from their fathers at the age of 10 and are acknowledged as members of the tribe. And the eldest man in the tribe is in charge of managing the fire. So, the children naturally respect the elderly who controls the fire.
දැන් ඉතින් මේ වන්දු පොජ්ජක් අරගෙන
ඉබුම් පොජ්ජ මන්ද කෙන්නේ සීලාත් නැගේ කාල පොජ්ජ
අමාර පොජ්ජක් කොටුයි.
It is the wisdom employed by the Vetta tribe in order to establish the order of rank in a large family. The men who had gone out fishing have returned. Cooking is done to prepare a meal. The chief grinds a stone the size of a fist and makes a stone blade. Suddenly, he cuts up the ingredients using the stone blade. Unlike other tribes, the chief of the Vetta tribe, the messenger of the gods, helps prepare food for the tribesmen. But isn't cooking usually the work for women? Traditionally, the chief does the cooking according to the Vetta's culture. But this is not the only unique aspect.
මේ අතෝ ඉදිගොල්ලිලා ඇත්තන්ට කන්දේ දෙයියලා ඇත්තන්ට පිදුම් පොජ්ජ මන්දෝ කියනවා. මේ අතෝ ඉස්සලා වෙලා පොජ්ජක දෙයියලා ඇත්තන්ට කැවිල්ලාල තමයි මේ අතෝ කැවිල්ලාන්නේ. කුලාපොළ කිරියම්මා
At every meal, they offer some of their food to their ancestral god.
ඇත්තන්ට මේ අත්තන්නේ කැකුලෝ කැකුලියෝ මන්දෝ කැලා පොජ්ජට මංගච්චනකුට මේ අත්තන්ට කිරියම්මලා ආයබෝවා.
The people are finally able to eat after offering food to their ancestors.